Oh,
You're
yeah,
past.
back down.
You're past.
Hi there.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the A Show. We are live. I'm your host, April Hunter, my co host and producer, Colin Weissong. And today we welcome back my former co host and the lovely Aron Stevens.
Hello.
Yay.
I'm so happy to be back here. Wow. Wow.
We're happy to see you.
Wow. If I got that kind of a pop every other episode, I wouldn't have left. I'm kidding.
Whatever. We've grown since you've left. We're doing fine.
I see this. Colin is on point with the sound effects. Oh my God. You're like Letterman's sidekick. What was his name? Kevin Eubanks?
Hi everybody. Welcome. Sorry we're running a little bit late, but we're just making the we're doing the star entrance, right?
Yes.
So how are you and what's going on with you?
No, I'm great. Things have been actually really crazy. I got out of California, and I moved from California to Atlanta. But what happened is I got an opportunity to go be a part of a TV show.
Wait, so you escaped LA after all those years out there?
I did. I escaped LA.
And as soon as you left LA, you actually got a part on a television show.
No, here's what happened. I made the decision to leave LA.
Okay.
And then I was like, all right, I need to leave LA. I'll probably do it in and I put myself on a real timeline. I mean, this was it. I'm like, all right, in 6 weeks, I need to be out. Well, I got a call about a week later. I said, hey, Heels is coming and you need to be out there in 2 weeks. So that kind of expedited my exile from LA. So it was done very, very hastily, shall we say. And so I was supposed to be in Atlanta for like 10 days. It was great. Kind of went back. I think I had an NWA taping there. The last set of tapings we did. And then all of a sudden got a call, hey, they want to bring you back and then they want to make you a cast member now. So I ended up kind of spending the rest of the summer working on a TV show up until about, I'd say, about 4 weeks ago. So it was really good. And that's been going well. And, I think I'm starting to meet the right people. And they call it not Hollywood, but Yollywood, because Atlanta is just booming.
Oh, y'all. And, hey, y'all.
Yeah, it's like one thing led to another. And that's where we're going. Of course, I'm in Kentucky now.
That's awesome. So you and let me say real quick. Hello, everybody. Hi, Kenny, Jimbo, Brian, Allie. Hello, Speedway. Drunk Chrissy, what's up? Doug. Hi, Winona.
Hello, everyone.
Chuck, Eva. Nice to see all of you here. Thanks for joining us.
Hey,
I want to say early thank you to all of you who have subscribed to our show and you're on our Patreon. Appreciate it very much. And Pound Cake Crane. Hello. That's funny. He said, everyone silence. Aron is on the show.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
So you have gotten a chance to actually take a little bit of almost like a sabbatical in between LA and Atlanta and get to see some of your friends and spend some time with them, right?
I've gone back to Kentucky to reconnect with my roots.
Awesome.
but actually it's
ding, 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 ding.
It kind of it's weird because it has kind of worked out that way. Friend I'm staying with is helping me, with the car and everything, because I am the worst person to buy a car from. I mean, and my car guy is in Lexington. His name's Donnie P. And pretty much, here's what I'm like, hey, this is what kind of car I want. This is how much I want to spend. Go. And he knows I don't care. With the trade-in value or the, I don't care how you make these numbers work. It's not. I don't care about tax and title. An additional whatever. This is the amount of money I'm going to pay, and I want you to say you have the car you want. Please write a check for this much. That's all. And of course, with the market, it's interesting. But where I've been so busy, kind of doing some more personal appearances. I was in Puerto Rico a couple weeks ago, and I've just kind of haven't had time to actually go get the place and even the car right now. Which looks like in the next week or two we're going to finally have that wrapped up. But it's been good again, to reconnect with just people. And I went to a kids cross country running thing today. I'm their auxiliary uncle, so just a different place than California. And I've really liked it. I've kind of learned to just appreciate where you're at in life, I guess. Since I last left the show, that's when my thing is just kind of appreciating every single place that you are, taking every moment in and just for whatever it is, right? So that's been my thing. Even if it's not someone you particularly want to be, but you go like, all right, what's cool about this? Like, look at the sunset, look at this, look at that. So yeah, that's kind of it, and that goes, I think, situationally too. You can kind of apply that philosophy to life. So
Yeah,
it sounds like in your retirement, you found kind of like a vision and a focus. Like
I found my peace.
Yeah, it's great though. Like
Yep.
because a lot of people when they do retire, they don't really have. They're like, all right, I'm gonna rest and relax and
You
kind of take
retired?
some time off. And but
You mean from California? You retired from California?
Retired from California.
Yes, and of course, well, I mean, I had my swan song at the last NWA pay-per-view, so that
Yeah,
was,
he's
you haven't
retired.
missed
Like,
right,
like
but you haven't missed a show yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you ready for your big all expenses paid vacation to Brazil?
Oh no, unfortunately, the travel plans fell through. These travel agents, we got swindled and everything, but no.
Oh wow.
Yep.
So somebody is saying, and hi Pound Cake Crane, hi Steven, hey cool awesome dude. Somebody's saying if you need help, I have a friend in South Bend who manages the dealership.
Thank you.
See, asking you shall receive. Look at that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the auction route is probably if
he tried.
Look in the auction.
The owner
route,
of the dealership is going to an auction in Detroit next week. So
yeah,
that's it.
when I worked in the dealership, we went from Miami to Virginia. There's one big one in Virginia, and then there was a big one in Greensboro, around that area, North Carolina. They would go to and buy a bunch of cars. It's crazy how much driving they do for that type of stuff. But
yeah, it is. And I tell you what, the transportation of them—that's a whole nother racket.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and they charge for it. So,
yes, they do.
So you're on what, NWA next? That's your next appearance?
Yes, NWA next. That's this upcoming weekend. We have Saturday, Sunday, and it's actually I'll be opening for Tyrus. Tyrus is doing a live show in St. Louis. You can check my Instagram and his Instagram and everything for details. But I think I'll be opening for him. So that's going to be cool. Of course, I'll be managing Rodney Mack. What's that?
That's at the Chase.
Yes. No. This is at another theater in St. Louis. Then the following night is at the Chase.
Okay.
Where I'll be managing Rodney Mack, who he will be taking on the Pope, not Pope Francis, but of course Elijah Burke, who is his wrestling name is the Pope.
That should be a hoot.
It should. Yes. Yep. Yep.
That'll be quite entertaining.
Well, that's it.
So awesome. So I understand that you made this they're not sliders. I was trying to justify them as sliders because I had more than one.
They can be converted to sliders in form, but no.
Okay. And the difference between a hamburger and a slider is they're cooked differently. Just so you know.
The little bastards are smaller. What do you mean?
No. The sliders, they take a round ball of meat and put it on the grill and mush it. Whereas hamburgers are actual patties. And by the way, here's a fun fact. Sliders were named sliders by the military, like in the 40s, I think, because they had so much grease, they slid right down.
Wow. Well, I mean, but they weren't the little burgers, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were little burgers. So they were considered kind of low class because White Castle grabbed them and started doing them. And then now you can get them in all the upscale establishments. Just
April, you're trying to say that they created White Castle?
Yeah, but they give you a plate of 3. It's like, who eats 3 sliders? Come on. You know what I mean? It's so stupid. But
yeah,
anyway,
if you go to Crystal's, you got to get the sack, the 20 sack. You're eating at least 10, 15 sliders.
Aron has a story about that.
Yes, I do. It actually involves me being attacked by a bat at the end of the evening in a completely unrelated story. But the story continues to the next morning. You can use your imagination. And after I got up, so there you go. There's the picture that's painted.
The 20 burgers, and that's gonna impact you. You're gonna be severely impacted by that the next day.
Oh yeah. But no. So here's the issue with the burgers now, and I've heard like what does our audience know about these?
Well, we haven't shown a picture, huh? I have tried them. Yeah. Yeah,
April has tried them.
Yep, Eva's tried them.
Eva has tried them. So what I'm going to do right now,
I've got a piece of paper for notes.
I was going to say, you can at this time, if you'd like to go get a pen and paper, I'm going to do that. But before I do this, like when and look, I get there's a lot of people in this world, and people will be like, oh, I make the best burger here, I make the best burger there, and this and that. I'm not saying this to sound arrogant because I can't cook a Pop-Tart. Okay, I truly cannot. I'm not a good chef. I'm not a good cook. However, when I was in high school, I was hungry for a Big Mac, and I secretly decided to go make one for myself. And I somehow managed, by pure chance, to create like the perfect hamburger that was later improved. When I went to Puerto Rico, they put those papacitas, those little potato sticks on them. Mm-hmm. And I said, you can never improve these burgers. Well, damn it, I did. And I added the potato sticks to them, which give it a whole nother dimension. And so while you're getting your pad and your pamphlet, I'm going to go see if Donnie P will come here and give us his testimony. But April, I would like you to say it. And Eva, if you could type something, because all I'm saying is these two women have tried them. And I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but they are.
She did. She said Aron sliders belong on a menu.
Yes, they are simply the best burgers you will eat. And I'm not a burger guy. I just managed to get the recipe right. So April, if you'd be so kind to just let everyone know.
Well, Colin, did you grab a picture of them from when I tweeted?
And actually, I'm not even going to get Donnie. You and Eva are fine. What did you say?
Did you email it to me?
No, I didn't, but it's right on the Twitter thing.
Oh,
When I did it, but I didn't know if you grabbed it, but sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Oh yeah,
and Donnie's doing his Kentucky accent might be hilarious.
Yeah, actually,
which is just Donnie.
But April, if you could please tell our audience about the burgers.
I will tell the audience about the burgers.
Okay, I'll get Donnie.
Okay, so I'm not a burger person. Hey Cam, hello. Yeah, and Chris, hi. Playa, nice to see you guys. So. Yeah, I'm not a burger person at all. I'm just not. So, but these are really good. And they're kind of small. So, kind of eat a couple of them. But he makes the sauce like the day before. And it's a mixture of a bunch of things, which he has never told anybody about. Puts it in the fridge, lets the sauce kind of sit overnight, if I remember this correctly. And that is sort of what makes it after he does the whole this. So
I do what?
Talking about the sauce. You pre-made the sauce.
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah. We let me pull the picture back up so Aaron can just kind of describe his burger.
Yeah.
Here.
So he has never given anybody the recipe before. All of a sudden now he's willing to give it away. So here we are.
Well, my newfound thing. Oh, but wait a minute. Before we go, now you take a good friggin' look at that. I want you all to notice how the sauce, although once you bite into it is messy, how it sits well on the burger and it looks like a goddamn commercial. Okay? Just notice that. Now, Donnie, if you come here for a minute, I'll move over. We'll come around here. Now, so April, you told everyone about the burger?
Yes, I did.
What did you tell them?
I totally put the burger over.
I missed it. What did you tell them?
Don't worry about it. I told them everything.
This is Donnie P. Now, Donnie P has eaten the burger. He has tried it. Donnie, if you'll please be so kind and tell everyone your impressions of that burger.
It was the best fucking burger I've ever ate. Ever. 100%. The best ever.
Now, Donnie, you are not a thin person, right? Like you know food.
Exactly. 100%.
Okay. Like you're qualified to say
expert.
This. Okay.
Food
just
expert.
Making sure. Because you can never trust a skinny person on this type of thing.
No.
So
no. Best burger ever.
And you're not just saying that. Like,
no, I'm not just saying that.
And the thing is, Donnie, he said, well, Aaron, like, and you'll tell them this too. When I'm making this, people, hey, wouldn't this be great with a slice of tomato? Oh, you know what? I really don't like pickles. No. Right, Donnie?
Right.
Donnie didn't like any of the ingredients on the burger, but once he bit into it, he was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was really good. Really good. And I'm not one to like with the pickles and the tomatoes and everything, but once he put the combination together, I was like, okay, I'll try it. When I put it in, yeah, it was great. It was great.
Yep. And Donnie's the guy who's actually helping me get a car. Donnie P, right? Salesman in Lexington.
Yep.
He used to be in the car game, but now he's actually taking care of the two twins and doing some promotion. And we did an autograph signing with him earlier on this year. And again, helped me get the car now. But him and his wife Janet are like family to me. And so that's, yeah. That's
Good.
what's going on. And
That's
but yeah,
awesome.
Donnie will tell you.
Yeah.
Right. And we've been having a time. I bought some cars from Donnie.
Yep. About 5 or 6 total. I think.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So
100%.
It's
all right.
good you're being
Thank you, Donnie.
taken care
Yeah,
of.
appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Bye,
right.
Donnie.
Bye, April.
So
Bye.
now, all right, so now that all of you know I'm not lying. And here's why I don't care about giving this recipe out, because as April
You've
and
achieved
Donnie
inner peace.
and and
You've
Eva
done-
will attest to. No, and I actually hope you all nail it, but like I am the only person that gets the sauce right 100% of the time, because the sauce is everything.
Sounds like a
And I'm going
challenge.
to
Is anybody accepting that challenge?
Like, if you want, like, for the next 25 to 30 minutes of our lives, here's what we can do. I can walk you through the recipe to make the best burger of your life, or you can think I'm just another idiot rambling about, I make the best burger. The choice is yours. I don't care, because it makes no difference.
All right, so give it to us.
Here we go.
All right.
Buns.
Any particular type?
You cannot use onion buns.
Okay.
You cannot use any kind of flavored buns. It is to be white bread. You can do sesame seeds or like the little bit of flour or the whatever on top. That's fine. But like, no, it is to be white bread for the buns, and do not use the cheap ones. You cannot do not get the doll buns, because here's the thing. You need a bun with substance, because there's a lot of stuff that's about to go in there. And they need, you know what I mean? So it's not a particular bun.
You've
right?
got a couple of people accepting this challenge here. And
Yeah.
hello, Cliff Burton.
Chef Stevens, can you use a potato bun?
I've never tried it. I would imagine not, because the consistency and the flavor. And here's the thing with these burgers. If you don't do everything to a friggin' T the way I say it, it will not turn out right. It'll still be good, but it's not. I mean, in April, this is kick you right in the face good.
That is very true. And hello, AB Twitch.
Eva, let me get an amen to do See the Night Line. So again, here's what's kind of cool about them. You don't need to go with a specific brand or anything, but it's got to be white bread. Sesame seeds, non-sesame seed really doesn't matter. The burgers. Do not, I repeat, do not think bigger is better. There's a lot of damn goofs out there that will say, hey, you should see my burger. And they try to compensate. When the burger is this big, it looks like a damn, baseball squashed down. You can't even put it on a bun. All right, no.
Now, these are almost, like I said, they're almost slider. They're between slider and burger. They're not big at all.
No. That was a specific. You can cater this recipe, right? Like, you can make the meat. Like what I did, I sized those down specifically because I rolled those burgers myself. But what I really like to do, I did this because it was for a party, obviously, and I made them for everybody. So I wanted like bigger than a slider, but smaller. But like usually this is a regular size 3rd pound patty.
Okay.
Right.
And someone's saying wheat bread for a diabetic. There are a bunch of pretty good hamburger rolls that are still a white bread that are gluten free.
Yes, try that. And
you can, some of them are pretty good. I've had some brioche, gluten-free brioche rolls that are pretty good.
Try that. Yes. My father's diabetic, and that's a good alternative, I think.
Yeah.
But when I'm giving this recipe, no one is to talk. I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding. But
Aaron, again, a question here, because I am a foodie. I am in the food industry, so I'm going to have a lot of questions here.
Oh, yeah.
Just like with the bun, the potato bun. Yep. With your ground beef,
doesn't matter.
You don't matter about the consistency of the fat, and you don't have like a 70-30, 80-20?
Don't get the super fatty stuff. Like, don't get like the 40-60 from a tube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what I prefer, honestly, an 80-20, you know what I mean? Or even 90-10, right? I'll even do that. Like one of those 3rd pound patties. And
Wagyu.
You can buy like 8 or 10 of them that just come they're actually pre-made burgers, right?
Like what Scott said. That's the good stuff right there.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like
the Bubba burgers.
They're just plain beef, right?
Yeah, they're like
plain beef.
Wagyu beef.
Yeah, but it comes in the grocery store, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right,
Educate the masses.
Those are the best that I find, because they're the easiest, right? And this thing, the burger's so good, you don't want to friggin' waste your time. Because here's the thing: the secret to these things, it's not in the meat or no, It's in the
everything.
ingredients. No, it is the ingredients are in the exact right proportion, spaced accordingly, right? So like you get your third pound pad, let's just say 80-20, right? To keep it uniform. 80-20. You take them, then you take Italian salad dressing, like the oily kind.
Really?
Yes, Italian dressing, and you marinate the sons of bitches in it.
You serious? I didn't know that. I never even saw you do that.
I did it. I was outside, and I
Okay.
put it in a little tray.
He
And-
was hiding it from you, so you
I
couldn't
guess
see
so.
what the secret ingredients were.
Yeah. Well, there was a party. There was a bunch of people coming over. So
That's true.
you marinate them between 10 and 20 minutes, right? This part isn't super important, but just put salad dressing on both sides of them and just let them sit. And don't buy like the burgers with cheddar in them or this or that. No, regular beef. Boom.
Somebody's asking, what are the substitutions if some of us are vegan and don't eat gluten? It's called you're fucked. This is not for you.
This is not
Yeah,
for
then
you.
honestly, this is not for you. You can try my cookies, which are the
But-
other thing I make.
yes,
We'll
but
do
they're-
that later.
We got some really good vegan recipes, though. I post some all the time.
Yeah, actually, April does. Yeah, but no, these are unfortunately, and I'm sorry, but they are what they are. But you know what? Maybe you could get substitutes because here's the thing: this is about flavor placement.
Wait,
It
can
is
I
not
can I
about-
can I say something real quick? By the way, they did just to interject there. They did a test recently, and then they redid this test, and plants respond to pain, stress, and feelings, and they also have ESP. So vegans are not going to be happy when that test comes out.
Thank you
Anyway.
for ruining it for the vegans.
Sorry,
Now they're going to think they're destroying things. They're all going to starve to death. Now, come on, man.
they're going to be on
You
water.
don't have to say stuff like that. I'm sorry.
Hey, bird, what's up? Yeah, I know. Okay, so go on.
But we don't discriminate here. We got lettuce. We got everything. So once they've been marinated for about 10 to 20 minutes in Italian salad dressing, doesn't matter the Italian salad dressing,
Mhm.
throw them on the grill and don't screw them up. That's all. Do not char them. Don't undercook them. Just don't screw them up. Okay? Like, don't screw the burgers up. At the end of it, you are to take one thick slice. Sargento cheese is amazing. Of sharp cheddar. Very important. Not the thin slice sharp cheddar. They have to be the thick slice or regular slice. Do not get thin slice cheese for this. It'll screw everything up. Right? Don't screw your day up.
Yeah.
And you screw your burgers up. So this is very, very important. Do not
cheese
get
is
thin
important.
slice, regular or thick. You are to put it on the burger right about 30 seconds before they come off the grill. Right? Put the cheese on, shut it, let it smoke between 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Who cares? Just the cheese needs to be good and melted. Now,
So
you
can you
take the
use an
burger-
iron skillet for these if you don't have a grill?
yes, you can use whatever for them.
Okay.
And you can. It doesn't matter how greasy you like them. You don't like it. Whatever. Like you can tap them down, the oil off it, however you like it. Don't you know?
Okay.
You can cook them in anything. So, from now is where the assembly begins. You are to take the bottom half of the bun and put it on a plate of adequate size. You then take a pinch, and like I'm talking about like a 3 to 4 finger pinch of the potato sticks. Drop them in the center of the bun and kind of
Don't.
spread them out a little bit. Like just like this. Don't spread because they'll fall off the bun. You just go a little bit, you go pinch in the middle and just kind of like level them out. And like they'll naturally spread across the bun. You'll get the hang of it. From there, you are to take 3 kosher dill pickle slices. You can get the ones that are pre-cut. That's absolutely fine. Or you can cut them yourselves. I prefer the ones that are cut because they tend to be a little bigger.
Should anyone even mention anything about bread and butter pickles?
I believe we had this conversation on the show. Bread and butter pickles are not real pickles.
They're
They're
not real
something else, but they're kosher dill. Kosher dill. If you don't get kosher dill, you'll screw everything up. So we have bun, potato sticks, and 3 kosher dill pickle slices. From there, we put the patty on the bun.
Can I ask you something? Why does this sound like somebody's peeing behind you?
Because there's a fountain. There's a
Oh, okay.
fountain.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's making me have to pee.
Oh, sorry. No, there's a fountain going. So from there,
What's
now,
up, Jamie?
Jamie, what's happening? How you doing? Now we get into the sauce. For those of you taking notes, this is another subcategory, and you should write add sauce, see next page, and start a new page.
Very ASMR-y. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It adds to the video, the trickling, the stream. It's like those videos where Aaron's cooking outside, like you're chopping.
Exactly.
I know. I feel like he needs to start doing yoga.
Yeah.
Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 4.
But
envision the water.
So here is the sauce. This is extremely brand specific. Do not get any other brand but the brand I tell you to do. If you think you can make it with Hunt's ketchup because that's what you have in your house and you don't feel like going out, don't bother making the friggin' burgers because they're not going to come out the right way. They are not, because I've tried it and this is the recipe. Are we all clear on this?
Cristal.
1 part Kraft mayo. You put some Kraft, and I don't know the sauce. Like, did I send you a picture of the sauce, April?
Probably, but not recently.
Okay, so all right, now then you know what? This is where your own artistic ability is going to have to come in. You take a container, and you put a bunch of Kraft mayo on the bottom of the container first.
Okay.
You then take Heinz tomato ketchup, the kind with the 57 on it, but it is
Heinz, not Hunt's.
Heinz 57 ketchup, and you simply squirt it like this, completely covering the mayonnaise twice. All right, so you will not see any white, and you will have covered the whole thing twice. You then take a spoon and mix the shit out of it. Okay? Taste it. The sauce itself should resemble a redder shade of peach.
Yeah, I'm forwarding you a picture. Somebody had one.
The redder shade of peach is what the sauce itself should look. So you may have to taste, right? What you want initially, when you first taste the sauce, it needs to be that smooth mayo, and then the Heinz kicks in. And you'll have that little bit of like, oh, okay, yeah. So it's got to be a little more tangy than, I wouldn't say it's 60-40. I'd say it's maybe like, 65-35 type stuff.
So just looking at the picture that you sent me before I posted, I'm emailing it to myself. It does have that Mac sauce like color to it. Like just
absolutely,
it does.
It's better than the Mac sauce. So
yeah, someone asked why Colin's glitching. It's because he's using the background filler. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you got a new crib.
It is. This is his Palacio estate, right?
My palatial estate, yeah.
So again, smooth, but then the tanginess, right? And then it smooths out again. Like it needs to just be a little more overpowering on the ketchup. Now, just when you think you're all set, you're not. There it is.
Chrissy wants to know if you can use Duke's mayo. I don't even know what that is.
You cannot. No, you
that's
cannot.
That's a southern delicacy of mayo.
It's wonderful. I'm sure it's way better than Kraft mayonnaise, but for purposes of these burgers, the only mayonnaise you use is Kraft mayonnaise when making the sauce.
We're only using Kraft and we're only using Heinz.
Yep.
Are you being sponsored?
Nope. I'm being real, because the way this sauce is, because the ketchups and mayonnaise, they use different ingredients. For some reason, those two blend together like no other.
Okay.
Now, You think you're done? You're not. You are to take, now let's say you're making this in like, I don't know, something the size of a cereal bowl, right? Now, I suggest you always make a lot more sauce, by the way, because people eat the hell out of it.
I don't know what size cereal bowl you have. Like mine is like that.
Like a soup bowl.
Okay.
Like a soup bowl, I get, right? Like, so then if it was about that size, you would take a heaping teaspoon of Heinz dill pickle relish. Okay? The sweet relish, it's called.
Mhm.
Yeah, sweet relish, excuse me. Made with dill pickles. And you just plunk the thing down in the sauce and stir the shit out of it until all the little clumps of the pickles are worked evenly throughout the sauce. So there's your sauce. Good luck with that. Because if that ain't right, the burger ain't right.
All right.
All right. From there,
Then you just heap that on the burger and
Yep.
what?
you take a tablespoon, and it's got to be a heaping tablespoon of it. Like, you just go boom. So it'll get kind of globby, and the sauce will stick to the tablespoon, right? But it'll also fill it up like a lot. And then just dump it in the middle of the burger. Make sure you get the access on there. We want it to be a tiny bit messy, but not too messy. So go in the middle of it, right? And just cover the entire burger completely just to the edge, because it's naturally going to run off because there's a lot of sauce on there. So go just to the edge of it. From there, you are to take 2 pieces of iceberg lettuce, about half the size of your palm. So about like, I like them, about like finger length like that, and maybe about that wide, right? So you got to kind of get them. Like, actually, if you cut your hand in half the long way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, you look at your hand here, if you cut it in half, like you just use this side of it. So like half your hand this way, and you get the 2 slices and just put them there nice and gently. It doesn't have to be in order. Just cover the damn burger as best you can with the lettuce.
And by the way, someone said there, JD says he's working and lurking. Can we post this recipes later somewhere?
Please do.
Okay.
From there,
All right.
you are to take a yellow onion yourself and chop the onion up. You are not to dice the onion. You are not to slice the onion. You are to do what I call thrice the onion, which is if you chop an onion, right, and you cut it in half, you have that little half moon, right? The little half moon of onion, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
You take that little half moon and you chop that into thirds. Okay? So they're a little bit longer than diced. They're like, essentially, if they are 3/4 of an inch long, that's ideal.
Okay.
You are to take 7 of those onions and place them strategically around the area, around the lettuce, so that onions will be in every bite. So you just want to space them out evenly. Don't get too close to the edge, but don't get enough to where they'll get it in their first bite. So it is 7 thrice onions strategically placed throughout the bun. And get creative. Like one onion goes this way, you can put another onion this way. You know what I mean? And
I feel like we need the picture again.
Yeah.
I got
You are then to take 2 more dill pickle chips and put them on top of the onions.
So this is 5 in total. Okay.
Yes. From there, you are to take another 1.5 to 2 pinches of the potato sticks and just put it all over the burger. On top of that, take the bun, put the bun down, and press it. Not so every single one cracks, but just so you feel a little bit of pressure and you'll get like a snap, snap. And then the bun will return to its normal form. But it like locks all the flavor in. Now, here's what's going to happen when you bite into this thing. When you bite into this, what makes
You'll have an orgasm.
Yes. But what makes this burger so good? What makes the burger so good is it not only appeals to the sense of taste, but we have the smells and we also have the physicality of it, of the mastication. When you bite in, it's the bun, and then you get that like little crunch right before biting into the burger, which the Italian dressing seasons the burger, and then it's like that cheese, and you get the first is the texture of it, and it's like that crunch, boom, and you break through like the nice juicy center of the burger. Then the flavors come out, like the sauce will overpower you, like, oh my God, whoa. And then from there, the pickles come in. The lettuce is like a little barrier between bites, as I say, because you'll get the crunch. And then the onions are just enough to kick in the ass. And it's like this whole flavor thing. It's like the creaminess of the sauce, yet it's tangy, complemented by the dill pickles and the sharp cheddar. It's the shit. There you go. Have fun with it.
You threw us with the Italian dressing in the burger, so I'm with you on that one. So it's like, what the hell? But I know they use Italian dressing for like so many things, like with cooking. And Aaron, you're freezing up a little bit, I think. Is anybody else?
No, it's actually quite warm here.
I recently discovered a honey mustard recipe that I really like, and it's basically just equal parts mayonnaise, equal parts honey, and equal parts yellow mustard. I didn't have any Dijon, so I looked for like this yellow mustard one, and then you add paprika and black pepper to taste. Ooh. And it is amazing. Now, Aaron, I kicked it up a notch because I had some spicy brown, and I was like, let me add a little bit of this. So I went equal parts mayonnaise, equal parts spicy brown, and equal parts honey. And then I added about, let's say if I put a teaspoon of everything in there, I did about a half a teaspoon of yellow mustard and about 3 or 4 shakes of Worcestershire sauce. Mixed it all up, and oh my gosh, yeah, it was almost as good as what you would find in the restaurants. It was awesome. If you're a honey mustard fan, of course.
No, that sounds like it'd be a fun activity to do.
Yeah.
Kind of like, oh yeah, look at this honey mustard. Like I do enjoy things like that. The thing is, I'm not very good at it. I mean, again, there's 2 things I can make, and that's cookies and burgers. Now the cookies are pretty damn good, but the burgers, I mean, again, I'm just going to say it's like this. I've never had anyone eat one of those things and say, this is the best burger I've ever eaten. And that's just the way it is.
I'm gonna have to throw that
Chrissy says she'll make it, but she won't eat it because of the pickle slices. So don't take the pickles off. Customize it for you.
Yeah.
No. You can do whatever you want, but it's not the burger. And as Donnie P said, unless you have some kind of allergic reaction to anything, if you're more kind of apt to like, oh, I don't really just like the taste of it, so I'll take it off. Just try it this way. Trust me.
The Sandal sandwich.
Sandal sandwich.
The silence burger or the Sandal sandwich.
Yeah. Well, no, it's funny because here's the thing. This story, I made it, again, it was my friend in high school, and his father had been in the restaurant industry and was everything, and he tried it and he went, oh. And he's the one that told me, he goes, the secret to this is the sauce. And I remember he took a burger, and we each took a finger of the sauce. Like, you sample that right now. He goes, that sauce is the key to this. So you have to, whatever you did to make the sauce, you keep everything the same and don't do this. You know what I mean? And luckily I managed to kind of have enough of a taste where I was like, okay, good. That's it. And again, like there's no, for the sauce, and I just realized this, like there's no recipe. I do it until it's right. So, yeah.
We have to find some way to get your burger in the hands of Jimmy Buffett. He is the probably aforementioned expert of cheeseburgers, especially in Paradise. Look, I've heard.
Okay, Jimmy Buffett can do whatever the hell he wants. By the way, I am a Jimmy Buffett fan. And yes, cheeseburger in Paradise, I love it. Would love to do business with the man. But there's nothing that Jimmy Buffett, in his little songwriting self and that little parrot that's on his shoulder or whatever, can say like, oh yeah, any burger at my restaurant compares to this thing.
And by the way, Wolf he let us know he just subscribed, so thank you.
Hey.
And Jeff, hello. And AB Twitch is asking what the official name of this burger is.
Well, so jokingly, my family, the epitome of I'm getting to that.
Okay.
So my family, my nickname was A.
What?
It was simply a sound, a phonetic sound called A. Like said Aaron, they went, hey A.
Okay.
Like, hey A. And people thought that was pretty funny because it is. And so Matt, my friend that I made the burgers in high school with, and his brother and his father too, like, oh yeah, these are the big A burgers. And I said, no, because that name will never catch on, and it won't. So I don't know. These things don't have a name, to be quite honest.
I like the Sandal sandwich.
Yeah, but then WWE owns the rights to Sandal.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
Just
the Stevens sandwich.
No.
No.
I mean, I don't know if you call it a McAaron or I like
a McStevens.
A McStevens.
This A burger. An A burger.
Yeah, the A. You know, hey,
the A burger.
The A burger. Hey.
Yeah, the A burger.
Because in Canada, it can be like occasionally hey, and then but it's actually A in America. So there you go.
Bobo came up with that. He's like, I'm definitely gonna try this A burger. I'm kind of digging that A burger.
Very good call. So yeah, that was
the A burger from the A show by the Aron.
Yep. So there you go. I mean, again, thank you for letting me take this platform to share my recipe with the world.
There you go.
Well, what we're gonna do is you have to kind of write it out in something like legibly, and we can post that up on Twitter. And your Twitter is Aron's Thoughts, right?
Yes, Aron's Thoughts.
Aron's Thoughts. Mine is different now. I lost my April Hunter account recently due to hackers, and it's real April Hunter now. So follow me so I can build back up, please, and keep in touch with everybody. So, but yeah, we'll put it on one or the other or both accounts.
Yeah, and it's whack to hack.
Huh?
It's whack to hack.
Whack to hack. Yeah.
So
well, apparently there's a lot of hacking. A lot of hacking going around with all this stuff. So don't anybody click on anything. So be real careful. Thanks, Colin. You're awesome. So what else do you have coming up in the horizon that's good? You're getting ready to actually move to Atlanta, right?
Yep. That's coming up. Just a lot of cool things. I don't know. It's just like the summer just went by so quick. I mean, when did I
Not
leave
in Florida.
the show?
It's hot as shit here.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Actually, Kentucky has been beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna head there and then just kind of see what's going on. We're hoping for another season of the show. I've been auditioning like crazy. I have new management. That's really going well. And yeah, so that's it. And what's been going on here in the show? What have I missed?
Oh my gosh, Colin, you can fill him in.
Oh my God. There's been almost everything April has said about the virus and everything that we've talked about on the show has almost been right. Pretty much.
Surprise.
Spoiler alerts rather than conspiracy theories.
He was right. Let's see.
Player's saying, did you see the former Twitter exec came out and said Twitter has virtually no security on the back end? I am not surprised. The hacker contacted me through WhatsApp and wanted money for me to buy my account back.
Wow.
Which quite honestly, I started thinking about a little bit because Twitter's doing nothing, and to lose over 30,000 followers and a check mark is like, oh, come on.
Don't let the suckers win. Just don't let the suckers win.
Yeah, that's true. They've been getting a lot of people like that, like with the Bored Ape Yacht Club stuff. Like those people have been getting hacked left and right all year with them losing apes and stuff like that. So it's just can't trust anything on the internet nowadays.
Nope.
Nope.
What? Yes, you can. If it's on the internet, it's true. Hello.
It's true.
There you go. Well, I see nothing's changed here.
No, we saw there were some funny stories this week that I was sent. There was a dead body that washed up on a shore, except that it was a sex doll, and the way that it was turned sideways kind of, and there was like something covering its head, and it legit looked like a dead body, but it was absolutely one of those real dolls. And it kind of begs the question, like,
and then right offshore was a very happy dolphin.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where did that come from? Did somebody just like bang the sex doll on the beach? Was it literal sex on the beach and then just say, I'm done with you, I'm finished? Or did it was there like a party on a boat and the doll just fell overboard? Like,
I don't know, maybe they broke up. Maybe it was if they had a fight, they were trying to go to the beach for a nice romantic evening and ended up getting in a fight and breaking up, and maybe he saw a beach ball that he felt was more appealing than her, and who knows?
Like,
you swim back to shore, Sue.
Yeah,
I'm leaving.
yeah, or one of those inflatable tubes that he thought was more desirable than the woman. Like, who knows? An inflatable beach tube. There could be a plethora of things.
I'm done with you. I started seeing a fleshlight.
Yes,
It's easier.
Yes.
It's less drama than you.
I'm not as tired. I'm not as winded.
I don't have to lift so much.
Is that thing? Oh, okay. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
It's a thing that looks like a battery.
It looks like a flashlight.
I'm sorry, a
okay. Yes.
a flashlight.
Yep. Got it.
So, so that was one of the weird things that happened this week. There was a guy who was at a restaurant and he ordered clams and he got a rare purple pearl in his clam, which is worth, I guess, a lot of money. So I didn't even know clams had pearls. I thought that was like an oyster thing, but it was gorgeous.
No, clams do it. Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So I guess so.
You would think the restaurant would have gone through and found those, I guess, or they pop them open fresh, maybe at the table or something.
I guess not. You should definitely
maybe good help is hard to find.
True.
I think everybody should eat there because obviously they go through everything really, And yes, you all should drink every time Aron cusses is back on. Let me think. What other interesting things did I see this week as far as stories? Hang on. I'm digging it up. Okay. So, the mullet competition. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes.
There was a mullet competition. Remember I told you how I thought the mullet was making a comeback? Well, oh my God. There are people that take it really seriously, and so do their children. So, yeah, there were some fantastic mullets. I mean, there were some of these kids that had mohawks in the side. One kid had like an American flag, like carved in his mullet.
Yeah, that's pretty serious.
We were saying the kid that won looked like Chris Jericho.
This looks like Chris Jericho, does it not? Like a very young Chris Jericho.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Fozzy waiting to happen right there.
Aron, would you ever?
Never would I ever.
Oh, yeah.
You would?
I would.
You would?
Yeah.
Well, you're in Kentucky. You have to say that.
Oh, yeah. In Kentucky, yeah.
You cross the state line. It's like, yeah. It's like crossing the state line in Texas. Like, here's your gun. Have a good day. Cross the line in Kentucky. Here's your mullet. Yep. There's your American flag right there.
And there's the party.
Yep. The sunglasses put it over the top. I love it. It gives them both privacy and
without a doubt.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, that's good to see people that passionate about haircuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree.
No, that's great. Well, no, this has been so much fun. Thank you guys for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Are you going to head out now and we'll finish?
Are we finished? I thought we're coming up on the...
Oh, we are. Yeah, we are. And some of the people were asking about some of the current events, which we'll touch on next week. And just bring all that right back and we will address all of that next Tuesday. But yeah, I saw all of that we all saw the new CDC rules, which is basically the rules that have been making sense to most of us for over a year now. So I know everybody feels pretty strongly about it.
they're heading in the right direction.
Yeah. But that's one way of putting it. So, yeah. Mullets.
Excellent.
Mullets and sliders.
Mullets and sliders. Yep.
What a lovely show.
No kidding. So, if you have to exit stage left, we will let you go.
No, I was going to stay till the end. I just didn't know if, because again, what the deal was. And I mean, I know we might start a couple minutes late, so I'll stay however long y'all want me to.
You guys have any questions for Aron? Feel free to put some in there.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah. We will definitely take questions or comments.
Questions, and if not, I will dip out. And
today's election day. Did you guys get out and intelligently vote? What do I say? I don't say everybody should vote. I think you should vote after you've been educated. And Jamie is saying, Aron, miss you, bro. Don't be a stranger.
Absolutely not, Jamie. Thank you. Miss you too, my man. Hope you're doing great.
Wolf is wanting to know if Aaron is stepping in the ring again, and Pound Cake Crane says that Aaron and April are smarter than the CDC.
Well, April is not me. And you know about me going in the ring, who knows? Really, it's anyone's guess. It's anyone's game. Who really knows at any point? You know, physically, I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. I have I managed to kind of carve a little more definition in the pecs. You know, for our
Yeah. Let the
our pec
ladies.
flexing
Let the
contest.
ladies say, "Go on."
Aaron, we've
You still
actually
win. You still win.
I feel like I'm freezing up a little bit here. We've added a new thing to the show now, where I show two people usually pec flexing, and then we decide the winner. So this week we've got I've got for contestant number 1, we've got Tony Nese.
Okay.
Here, if I can get it shared. It's a little gif of is it playing for you? It looks like it's frozen up here.
Yep. Okay. Good.
Open-handed.
Separate.
He's got him going there, right? Yep. And then for our second contestant, it is our lovely guest here, Aron Stevens.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh my God, that's from like.
Oh my God, I have the same shirt on as I do now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat,
Yeah.
Tony Nese or Aron Stevens, who wins the?
Who are we going with this week, you guys?
Well, we all know the answer to that question.
Well, how are your I feel like I have to do it this way now, like.
Yeah. There you go. The up and out. Yep.
We got a few votes for Aaron, several votes, 1 or 2 for
Aaron
me.
takes it in a landslide this week.
Yep.
Oh no, April's champion. That's all.
Yeah. So if you're in better shape now than you were, let's see are you better at pec flexing than you used to be?
Well, I just did it.
It's a challenge, but we should. Let's see. You got to get up more. You got to get up more.
I just did it.
He started the slow and then the fast bounce.
You're sitting back.
He's going to come back in like 6 months and give you a run for your money.
Okay.
Like I'm getting there.
Do it.
See, you win. There you go. You win.
He's going to come and do the time warp dance.
That's right. Oh yes, I will.
Let's do the time warp again. Boop, boop,
jump to the left, step to the right. Hands on hip, knees and tight. I get it. Yes.
That's funny.
So,
all right. Well, I want to say thank you to everybody who has come in tonight. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to our channel. It's always nice when you say that you support us, but it's really nice when you put your money where your mouth is and actually throw some money to show us the money. And we appreciate it. It actually means you do support us, and we love that. So thank you. If you're on Patreon, the A Show, thank you so much. And you will find us. You can look at the bottom. There's a little scrolling thing there on Twitter. You can also find me on Patreon, April Hunter. Aaron, where are you going to be?
Twitter is Aron's Thoughts, ARONS Thoughts. And Instagram is the Aron Files, THEARON Files. And if you are so inclined, you can also check out. I occasionally make an appearance on Fox News Radio with Tyrus and the Wise Men.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So Aaron left us to go to another podcast.
No.
Which is the Fox podcast with Tyrus, and it is very good. If you have not seen it or listened to it, actually listen to it. It's good. They have Trevor Murdoch on there a lot, Aaron, and sometimes Santino is on there. Right? You guys have like a pretty good trifecta of interesting.
We have Alex
stuff.
Riley, Kevin Kiley's there.
Yep.
We have good people.
It is a good podcast. So look up Tyrus's podcast on Fox. Highly recommend it. At least we got left for a bigger show. We appreciate that. So we appreciate that. You're moving on up to the top.
Right. But no, seriously, in all seriousness now, wait a minute. This show is flourishing in my absence. It truly is. Like, you are kicking butt right now.
Yeah, no.
You are. Give yourself credit.
We're still going.
No, this is this is good. You are doing amazing. So
Well, and
keep it
to
up.
add on to what Aaron's saying, April, is you've got even something else on the horizon too that we haven't actually talked to the people about. You know, you and I know what's going on here in the next
haven't.
couple months with some things that are going on behind the scenes. So Aaron's right. Like, you're growing. You've got more things on the horizon. It's
Yeah.
only up from here. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an FM radio offer a few months ago that might be coming to fruition soon. So
Well, you're welcome.
we'll see. You're welcome.
Mhm.
So, and we may or may not be losing Colin. He might be moving on at a near
End of the
date.
month. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's he's engaged, he's got kids, and he's got a brand new store to manage.
Wow.
So, yeah, we might have to.
Shall be
that might-
interesting.
That might suck for us, bad.
Yeah.
But
And if you want to keep going, we'll talk to Ben. We'll try to get you another producer in here for you so we can keep the A show going. Because I think you've started here, you've gone strong. The history, I would hate to see it just go away because I have to go. We've got a few other producers and some great talent that we can probably set you up with. We'll just talk to Ben.
yeah, Ben said
Talk to
something
Ben
about
about
it when
that.
he was on last month. So
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, so there'll be a few changes, but they'll all be good. And thanks to all of you guys for sticking with us for all of them. And I guess we will see you next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. You can watch the replays here, and we love you. And Colin, where can people find you?
You can just find me on Twitter at Colin Wysong and on Instagram at Colin Wysong. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we will see you guys in a week. Thank you for being here. We love you. Mwah.